Should be live. Should probably tweet about it. Boop. Tweeted. He wants in here, doesn't he? I need to go let the kitty in. No reason not to get started. Warming up my hands. Let's go get all sneaky. First things first, I need to make it to the limb clinic so that I can steal, not steal, so that I may acquire, hi pistols, 2 more, what are they called? Praxis kits.
Jensen, it's Pritchard. Have you been watching the news?
Been a bit busy, Francis.
Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with LIM. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
I am not getting a new biochip. Because I read the lore in the stuff. Bell Tower's icons. Hello, Henry. Hello, Polly990. Wait, I missed a 9 there.
Confirmed that the cause of these disruptions has been linked to major mal-
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
I take it those don't stack.
You're very welcome, sir.
I am very welcome. Okay, I don't need this booze anymore. I'm not going back to Detroit.
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded
Hello,
chip.
Genji.
You
There's the
want it,
stream.
yes?
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
Yeah, you can service me all you want, lady.
You're very welcome, sir.
How many practice kits am I sitting on now? 6. I should probably spend them on something. Recoil. That's useful for sprinting. Sprint faster. Apparently that doesn't add much, near as much time as the other ones. Robot domination. There we go. Now I can walk in gases, and I can now sprint longer. And immune to gas, and I can sprint for an extra 5 seconds. Not bad. Maxed out that one. Don't need that one at all. That will just prevent me from getting... Actually, energy loss from electricity. That means I can walk on electricity. That may be useful. Sprint faster. Yeah, we'll do these two. Oh, I can sprint way longer now. How's the internship, Genji?
怎么回事嘛？为什么我们还在这里没有动啊？天啊，那么多人，
Returning to tonight's biggest
一
story.
层就有那么多，
The World
你觉得
Health
他们同心
Organization
能给几
today
个人做手
issued
术？
an unprecedented recall of augmentation
一
technology.
定能进去的。
For days,
你说
reports
到
of
轻松，
temporary
如果
malfunctions
我的生物
and
片完成
electrostatic
停止工作了，
disturbances
那要怎么
have
办
been？ flooding in
啊？
from
我
around
到
the
时候我
globe.
就变成一个蔬菜了。
Elizabeth Duclair, spokeswoman for the WHO, confirmed that the cause of these disruptions
Elizabeth Duclair.
a device which transmits neural impulses directly to inorganic tissue.
The current mission is to find Vasily Savchenko's whatever.
So I imagine Versalife's got to have an opinion on things. Think they'll give up all that money they get on neuropozyne sales? Nuh-uh.
They can't have that much. It's not what they do like it's not happening.
Enter to Yojiao district. Or something like that.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
That reminds me, let me Alt-Tab for a second. That's what I want to have open. And let me make sure that you're on top. So it's 30 meters that way, and there's a bunch of bell tower down there. There's some bell tower down there. 22 meters.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back. 别再躲了。
I heard they're gonna focus on JRPGs again. I hope that doesn't mean that they're gonna make something another Final Fantasy 13 crappy bullshit instead of, you know.
Let's hope this is what they say. Mr. Jensen, right?
Hello.
Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao, an associate of Mr. Darrow's. I'm in charge of one of his divisions here in Hengsha. You come highly recommended.
Really?
Your boss described you as a most precious asset. Apparently, you are very efficient and always get the job done.
That's me.
We
Because I
could
can reload
definitely
time.
use a man like you for this operation.
I bet you could. But you could always use a man like me. Anyway.
What operation?
We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea project. Are you up to it?
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent. Here's the situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea. We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden pods in the Daigong district.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't get it. If Faye set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an absolute guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency. That's why a man with your particular skills will be indispensable.
Anything else I need to know?
The sellers are expecting Mr. Fei and Mr. Fei alone. If they spot you, they will shoot on sight. Need I point out this might make your job a lot harder?
Story of my life.
Well, that's back that way. Don't remember there being an event here. You see, instead of focusing on JRPGs, I'd prefer that Square just started focusing on good games. As embarrassing as that sounds. It doesn't matter what genre it is in, as long as it's good. Okay, now there's a... Isn't there like a praxis point hiding somewhere in this caged zone? Let's head down this way first. way to move that elevator? Maybe. I don't know. Let's do the other mission for now. If I can. Hopefully I save somewhere useful last. I'm not sure what heavy JRPGs means either. I mean, if they mean stuff more like Final Fantasy IV, then I'm all for that. You know, like the prototypical JRPG. I mean, Final Fantasy IV is the one where I feel where every element that makes up a JRPG came together into one game. That, you know, that's the there's a lot of ones before it, but none that are kind of like how there are a lot of Metroidvania games, but Super Metroid is the one that really brought it all together. Before that, you had a lot of clunky attempts. You had things like Zelda 2. You had the original Metroid. All of these just lead to...
Rumor has it that Hugh Darrow is going to hold some sort of surprise UN summit in Panchaea.
Really? I wonder what he's going to say.
All I know is the guys on top are going to be watching with keen interest.
That's an understatement if I ever heard one. I can't see him...
Free experience, bell tower. Do I have anything to sell? No, I do not. Oh, I can sell the silencer.
You want best in the city? You come to right place. Look on computer and see for yourself.
Yeah, the world ends with you is from Square. And again, a very well-regarded game. Target leading system.
Thank you. Come again.
Alright, let's try this target leading system out. Let's drop those.
Here, everything for good price. Thank you. Come again.
Combine.
Post site for every new stream and then shut it down immediately once the call's over. I'm sitting here, just me and my techie Steve.
It's always good to check in with people. They might have more missions for you. She's still around? Nope. To the roof. Actually, unless she was here.
you seen a heavily augmented white male?
Sorry, ma'am. I actually had no intention of doing that to both of you. But oh well. Did they make the last remnant? I hear a kitty mew. Are there actually 3 guys there? Or just 2? It's just 2. Sorry. I completely avoided the sewers here before. But now that people are on the lookout for a white guy, might not be entirely against the my best interests here. If this actually led anywhere. Wait, hello. You lead somewhere. Perhaps. Did I just loop around? think I did. And this goes all the way up. Honestly, story is where Square's been making most of their fall downs. I think they have not realized that the American market for JRPGs is probably older than what they imagined. Because, you know, there was a time when they were making games for 14-year-olds, and when I was, 15 years ago, and that was fine. It also helped that a lot of their storytelling was actually handicapped by their by technological limitations, so it prevented them from going full bore teenage anime spooge porn. Nope, you're right. I shouldn't be there.
Shouldn't be here. Get moving. Shit. Where did he go?
This widespread defect, coming so soon after the recent riots, only raises more questions about the problem of storage. Is this the beginning of a complete technological breakdown, or just another glitch in the system? This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The whole language taking up less space thing is...
Returning to tonight's...
No, that is not a factor in the storytelling fidelity of a game. A lot of that has to do with how they initially programmed it. For example, their character storage generally takes up more space because they have more characters. A lot of the... now, our individual words have more characters in them in general, especially if they have their kanji, if they start using kanji, which isn't usually the case in a lot of early games because they didn't have the space for that either. There are some ways around that. Some games have, like translation projects of old games like that, have relied on double character tile sets, to where instead of just having A inside of a tile, it has ranked by the most commonality, like let's see, what would be a common thing, like S and T. So it'd have S and T together on a single tile, and that would be stored as one of their characters, instead of trying to map standard 8-bit ASCII onto either their double byte character set or something with code page switching like Shift-JIS. Not that they would use those exact things, but they would use things somewhat similar, simplified by the fact that they have more than 256 symbols that they want to implement, or 128 symbols, depending on if it's 7-bit ASCII or 8-bit, whatever. Oh, this is open again. It's complicated. Their language generally will take up less screen space, but not less data space. But when you design something around one thing, that's what it's designed around. So because Japanese was the first language for a lot of these, and the translation budgets were usually 0 or absurdly close to 0. Can I get through there from there? No, I can't. the re-engineering costs are far higher.
Access granted.
Well, that's the mission. I want to get to the side quest, which is high up. Though once you're dealing with the era when they started to introduce large amounts of kanji into their tile sets, which pretty much the SNES era. For some, I bet they probably had less than 100 of them in there. They're actually wasting a lot of bits, a lot of expensive bits and bytes to have each one of those in there compared to something like English, which only has 26 times 2 if you have uppercase and lowercase letters. For letters, plus the same numbers the numbers are the same, usually. They usually use the Western style numbers, which are called Arabic numerals in English, but actually come from India, but neither of them are exactly what we use now, so it's complicated. It's actually not complicated, it's just weird. She's on top of here somewhere. 40 meters that way. I'm gonna have to let that kitty out soon, aren't I?
You're in the wrong part of town, Lalat. Go back.
Alright, fine, I gotta let a kitty out. When they're adorable, even though they have no emotions.
You must get that chip back, Mr. Jensen.
You've been working for Darrow a long time. How do you like it?
Working for a powerful man ensures I am trusted with crucial tasks.
But no, screen space doesn't really matter in an RPG.
It's quite exhilarating.
I mean, if it takes an extra couple text boxes, it takes a couple extra text boxes.
This?
What kind of information are we talking about here? What could people be so eager to sell?
I am not at liberty to say.
Let me think about a good example.
Any idea who these sellers are?
Nothing substantial. We have a hunch they might be linked to Taiyong Medical, but the data chip will allow us to know for sure.
How's that?
All of our data chips are encoded with unique IDs and binary signature recognition. This means we'll be able to know exactly where it came from
I'm trying to think of if there's
and where it went.
A Western game of that era. The problem is a lot of the Western games of that era are on PC, which have different space concerns.
You've been working for Darrow a long time. How do you like it?
Working for a powerful man ensures I am trusted with crucial tasks and involved in world-shaping events. It's quite exhilarating. You of all people should understand this.
I think Ultima 1 through 4 are probably pretty good examples. Early 80s PC games that have been ported to a lot of consoles, including the NES, which is what I was thinking about for early JRPGs. it's quite text heavy and whatever, and it still fits within a reasonable envelope. But I apparently it translated into Japanese pretty well because it's fairly well. Like Ultima 4, for example, is very well regarded in Japan. There's another American RPG that's very well regarded that I've heard in Japan is like a laughingstock, where they can, in the translation, they completely botched it. They changed it from they like eliminated characters and changed the like, tense of writing, not tense, the personhood of writing. So instead of being third person, it was first person. It's really weird. Do I just give her the chip?
I got the chip. The cellars are out cold.
Excellent work. Seems Mr. Darrow was right to trust you. We will send people to take care of the terrorists. Could I see the chip?
How about you tell me what's on it first?
Blackmail, Mr. Jensen? Don't waste your time. I won't tell you anything. Besides, there are stones better left unturned. Might as well just give me the chip and leave it at that.
Look, you're a powerful young woman. You're in a position that warrants your access to classified information. I understand that not everybody should get their hands on this, but I'm like you. I work for a powerful man, and I get entrusted with secret information on a daily basis. Plus, I'm the one who busted his ass getting this chip for you.
I guess your point is not entirely without merit. But understand, this information is extremely
But no, back to the earlier question. I think a lot of early JRPGs were sort of clamped down in their grand ambitions simply by the fact that they're on
I'm not
an 8 or 16-bit console
It
with
is a well-guarded secret.
a couple
But
kilobytes to a couple dozen kilobytes of memory.
Such an ambitious project.
And
An installation
that clamped
extending
their
all the way
ambitions
to
more
the
than
ocean floor.
anything else. So once you get to
The
like the Final
pressure
Fantasy
exerted
VII era, which
against it
is
is
one of my
constantly
least
shifting.
favorite Final Fantasies,
Yet the slightest
it drags
defect
on
in
way too
structural
long.
integrity could bring it all down.
It brings a lot
That's
of
why we
the
needed
silly
something
anime
powerful
triteness in
and
instead of
extremely
the
efficient to monitor
much more
day
focused
and night.
You're saying
Final
the
Fantasy
Hyron
VI,
project
Final
is some kind
Fantasy
of advanced
IV.
computer?
Yes, I
Final Fantasy
suppose
V
you
is
could
pretty
say
well
that.
focused too.
Thank
but
you for your honesty. The information is safe with me, don't worry.
It's translations
Here's
that
your
exist are
data
all
chip.
weird.
Ah, perfect.
Not weird
You
in a bad. I
don't
mean, you know
what
what I
this
mean.
means, Mr. Jensen. Your help has been invaluable. Thank you. Even though this was a favor for Mr. Darrow, he believes you should be duly rewarded. Here is a payment in credits. I'm sure Mr. Darrow will wish to congratulate you himself. Expect to hear from him soon.
Where'd she go? I wish to punch her in the face and steal whatever else she had. Nah. Alright, now I know there's also a mission with Tong.
It seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. Couldn't let information about something as sensitive as the Hyron project get in the hands of the wrong people.
No. No, we couldn't. So, Meng Yao told you about the project, I see.
A little.
I'm afraid words can't do it justice. To fully comprehend the ramifications of what's been created in Panchaea, you'd have to see it for yourself. And who knows? Perhaps one day you will.
Especially the glacier. Oh god, Final Fantasy VII's glacier. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if it's kind of in the style of a lot of the sort of male teen oriented animes that they react in ways that are very explicitly unrealistic. And I feel that when that creeps into JRPGs, it damages them. the giggly, bouncy, excessively weak women. The oh god, what else can I say about anime stereotypes? The bright-eyed, young-haired, the doe-eyed, spiky-haired kid. You know, the 14-year-old is gonna save the world, which is fine. It's just where's that Phuket secretary? Well, let me put it this way. Some of what I think are like some of the most transcendent stories out there are anime. Like a lot of the Ghibli stuff, you know. Anything by Miyazaki basically counts, except for the one with the raccoon balls. But then there's really bad stuff. I think Dragon Ball Z is one of those ones that is like that, but put up to a level where it becomes campy, where it's, you know, like, I've trained it 1,000 times gravity, oh my god, Vegeta, 27 episode battle, ugh. That stuff doesn't help the storytelling. It's 14-year-old boy porn. It's like when I look at a picture of a perfect cheeseburger and go, oh my god, I'm hungry right now, they look at it and go, yeah, that's awesome. The two strongest people in the universe are fighting each other, and they're floating, and somehow when they float, little rocks around them come up, and then they shoot laser beams out of their hands. There's no actual drama in that. There's less drama in that than let's see here. Yeah, there's less drama in that than there is in like the first 12 seconds of. Actually, Gnostic is a pretty awesome movie, hands down. It's like something that's more subdued, like Kiki's Delivery Service. There's more drama in when she twirls her dress ready to go than there is in the entirety of the Dragon Ball Z series. And yeah, I think that's it. The shonen genre. It's gonna make way too much noise, isn't it? We'll find out. JRPG should do their best to avoid that. Indonesian pharmaceutical.
Access granted.
Exciting find. Everyone has the same goddamn model with the same goddamn screensaver. I haven't played any of the Persona games. I really should. I'm aware of them because they certainly are influential. Don't want any remotely detonated explosives. How much money do I have? Just under 20k. I will need at least 20k for the last 4 praxis points. Let's let this guy go the other way, and then I can punch through this, possibly. Okay. Okay, so Kool-Aid Man in there. Bad idea. Let's take a more direct approach that we can control a little better. Someone saw me. Hello, Song of Storms. I love how in China they listen to American talk radio. Or, you know, whatever you call that.
Access granted.
Okay, so that camera's off now. That's good. Off.
Now, before we get in touch with some of our attendees out in Australia, I have to reiterate something. We're talking about bullshit people.
American Talk Radio. Rush Limbaugh and the like. Do you guys not know who that is? That's kind of a good thing. Ah, no. I may have said pop. I don't know. Maybe my brain just broke there. Damn it. Too slow. I should be invisible when I do it. God damn it, too slow. Here. Oops, apparently my head was visible. Rush Limbaugh is an American talk radio host. I think he's the most popular talk radio host in America. He is of the right-wing persuasion. And I got one of them that time. Anything else would probably be delving into politics. There's no bot that will scold you. Okay, eat a munchie, eat a munchie, eat a munchie. Where's one of my munchies? Oh, hello. let's eat one of these jars. Damn it.
我们抓你了。
I de-invisible next to one of them. I have played the original Bioshock. I started to play Bioshock 2, but got bored with it really quickly. I have Bioshock Infinite, but have yet to partake.
Access denied. Access granted.
那儿有人吗？
I don't know, I'm usually not one to call someone explicitly racist or the like. But, a lot of people listen to that guy. I will say that he is quite immensely popular.
Access granted.
Okay, and this is the way down after disabling these guys. Well, he is technically an entertainer. He's probably approximately as influential as, say, Jon Stewart, only with racism and whatnot as a part of it. I'm being very diplomatic, let's just say that. Hello, I missed a safe. Cooling system. the lenient on. That's actually where a lot of sort of soft racism comes from, like in the legal system, for example, where, you know, cute white girl caught, teary eyes, a cop comes up and says, "Oh, I understand. I'll just, I'll get you over the warning." But if that happens to someone who they are less immediately understanding of, so it's more it's you can't. I don't think you could really say that in America that there are any explicitly racist laws. There's probably something you could find that would qualify under that, but there is an unequal application of those laws. A lot of the racism comes from granting exceptions to those who are rich enough. Okay, there's got to be another way down there, because that is noisy. How does one get down? The stairs head down a little more. Maybe the elevator drops down one more level. It does. I don't know if you've ever been in any legal trouble. I haven't, but I you hear the stories about people getting off on something like, "Yeah, I was totally doing that. I'm sorry, officer." But then, well, someone in a different circumstance may just be hauled straight away to jail. Or otherwise, something like that. Whether he truly believes what he says, that is up to the interpretations of whoever is listening. Because technically, there's also when you think about kinds in America, there's basically two kinds of radio talk show hosts. There's the shock jock, the Howard Stern type who will say anything just to get that shock effect, and then there's the racist, right-wing, etc. crowd. And that's basically it for American talk radio. There's a couple like NPR boring discussions, but they're like boring PBS debate shows. And you could say that they're one and the same. It's just a variant of the shock jock, only it's focused on politics instead of titties or whatever else. Maybe this is the one where I ride the elevator up. There was a Wonkavator. Okay, there's some way in that way. Does it go down that way? Does this go down? Oh, there's my problem. I just need to look which way I'm fucking going. And not be standing out in the open. Thank God he didn't see me. And yes, I have read the game _jam articles. It's the same kind of thing. Some kind of 19 or 50-year-old douchebag who probably plays golf with his buddies and has never had an intelligent conversation with a woman because he only thinks that they're for butt pinching. Ruin something for gamers. And that pisses me off a lot. I mean, I don't think anyone has ever been so... I'm not aware of a Jimmy car. I think what oh, hello. I think what happened is he was reading the report and said, "I get it. It's because he was thinking people who like game jams, shit, are the same. It is the Xbox Live mouth breathing douchebag crowd, the dude bro crowd, and it is completely not. Game jams exist because a lot of the money goes towards those people in terms of development. Indie developers exist to not make games for dude bros. That's basically the entire idea behind it. And I'm being a little, I don't want to say elitist, but because Halo is a much better game than the dude bros deserve. Let's just leave that there. A dude bro game jam? Oh man. Because apparently he wanted people to drink Mountain Dew. Like everyone to drink Mountain Dew. Even people who had a Mountain Dew can filled with water that was apparently against... No, that's stupid. That is... That is grade B, C, and D stupid. I don't think Dude Bros could create a COD clone. The kind of art direction you need to make things work is beyond that. Okay, so this is where I burst in before. This is where I Kool-Aid Manned in. And then reloaded. Okay, that guy's asleep. That guy's awake. And that guy's running around. How many dude bros would it take to make a COD clone? I don't know. I think Dude Bros could create a prototype. There's a lot of but it would actually be a game that they wouldn't like at all. It would be something absurdly simple. It'd be, you know, beer Tetris. Did I miss? I didn't. That's a problem. It's like, dude, Mario's the best. Dude.
Get him!
God damn it. Okay, I didn't alert them. They did become alarmed, though. Yeah, well, we'll avoid that. Nope, no one's there. Did I hit him? Please tell me I hit him. Nope, I didn't. Okay, I think if I can bank around and hit him, he won't be in view of somebody. He walked. Nah, it's not gonna work. See, the problem is that part of the thing that makes the dude bro is extreme excitement at everything. And when you're extremely excited and impressed with everything, you're not going to put in the you're going to be satisfied too early. It's not going to be like, no, everything I make is crap. I have to do better. I have to do better. I have to do better. Instead, it's like, dude, I made something awesome. I made beer into a cake. Or whatever it is they happen to do. Oops, whoa, I didn't even see you there. Which is weird because I was looking straight at him. Hello?
Who are you?
You know what, I haven't used in a while. Oh, good, now it'll let me do it.
Back again to Detroit, where a handful of people were taken into custody this evening, following yet another anti-augmentation demonstration. This time, patients attempting to access the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic found their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The pro-human organization had received permission to gather
Oh, good, that didn't alarm anyone. Alright, let's hack this.
Access denied.
I really don't like that thing's layout. Where am I?
Back again to Detroit, where a handful of people were taken.
Damage upgrade. Prefer not to kill him, though. Yeah, I don't actually have to keep reloading like this. Is there a way to make this not... I don't have to... I could just knock him out. I don't need to crack his neck. He deserves to die. It's just I'm not going to kill him. I ran out of energy. Yeah, there's maybe half a dozen places where if you get that AUG, you can do that. Pocket secretary.
From Picus. Patients attempting to access the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic found their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The pro-human organization had received permission to gather and protest earlier in the week, but police decided to shut down the legal rally prematurely and close the front.
Oh, yes! Now, before that little rocket break, I was talking about the material shit. So I'd like to keep going. Except it follows. AIDS is on the rise, and there's nothing we can do. You know why there's nothing we can do about it?
Access granted.
Or scientists. And the scientists and doctors who are supposed to be finding a cure are doing jack smack shit. Tell me something. How can medicinal technology and knowledge make huge leaps, but the diseases these technologies are supposed to be fighting are getting worse? How does that AIDS is the only virus making a comeback. Tuberculosis is back in the game.
All right.
That's far enough, Guaylo.
Tong.
You disappoint me, Jensen. I thought we were friends. Then my hacker gets killed. You break into my place of business, and you don't even have the manners to knock when you enter our room. A lot of bell tower heavies looking for you. Any reason I don't just turn you over?
Yeah. Vasily Savchenko.
Never touch the stuff.
You're wearing his arm. GPL device inside it. Let me straight to you.
Scavenged tech. Get you every time. Wrong woman, don't do that here. Sorry to say, the man I got this from wasn't in a position to complain. Bell Tower gave us his corpse a few weeks ago.
Bell Tower? Not Tai Young?
Tai Young's not the one grabbing people off my streets then giving me choice args, so I close my eyes.
Savchenko had 4 other scientists with him.
I'm not wearing any of them. So maybe they're still alive, and maybe I help you out with this.
Go on.
I've got a pretty good idea where Bell Tower's been dragging people. Problem is, bastard's got my son. And he gets a bullet if I step out of line. See where I'm going with this?
Where's he being held?
One of my harvester boys will tell you all about it. Meet him in the sewers near the Alice Garden pods. Then, when you free my boy, come back and we talk some more.
I can hardly wait.
What? Did I pick up some stupid shit? No. No. Laser rifle. No. Laser rifle's entertaining, but it kind of sucks. Wait, there's apartments I haven't been in. Security rating 1.
Access granted.
I like how I just break into his apartment. He's just like, "What's up? Thanks for moving my fridge."
Access granted.
Press the lower level button and prepare to enter hell. This is where TYM and the other blood-sucking corporations shove their plant workers
Interesting wall.
all their ball-busting shit.
Where does this guy sleep?
While the big wigs in the upper are playing mahjong in their mansions, ordering concubines and eating
Maybe this is a unutilized apartment and they're in the process of... Yeah, with all this stuff here, they're probably getting it ready for the next tenant. Is there a thing there? There is this way. Hello, you're new.
You see what I got?
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, I will be right here.
I have 1 praxis point. That is cold. Alright, is there anything I think I can get rid of? I really don't need this many stun gun darts. I will try to keep...
Everything you want, right here. Yeah, I will be right here.
I swear, the last one there is like, I will be right here. Sounded like the fake Chinese guy on South Park. Or, you know, I forget which one of the two people does it, but let's just say his bad Chinese accent is bad. With the goddamn Mongolians. My shitty wall.
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower is looking for. I seen your picture.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits keep my mouth shut, huh?
How about I find some other way to keep it shut? Permanently.
That won't be necessary. I see now that you're much taller than the man they're looking for.
I thought you might see things that way. Now move it.
Okay, leave me alone. I won't say a word to Bell Tower. I never saw you.
Dig round heads.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
Sorry.
Where did he go?
How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it.
I've got a man down. Who's that?
You look here. Fortune and glory to you.
I have no intention of killing you, lady. It's just these bell tower thugs. They're all bell towery and thuggy. Is it possible to get back into the hive? Nope, they've barred it.
You one of Tom's boys?
No. I just like hanging out in the sewers because they smell better than what I eat for breakfast. Any other stupid questions?
Not yet. But if I come up with one, I'll be sure to ask. Where's the kid?
We thought he was in the upper city, holed up nice and tight inside the bell tower compound. But as it turned out, the fox got nervous. Didn't like the look of Tong's flex stick, so they moved his son someplace safer.
What could be safer than inside bell tower headquarters?
You're about to find out, migrant. They're holding him just around that corner in the basement of an old noodle factory. Won't be easy getting him out either, because the men guarding him aren't your typical bell tower police. These are warriors, specially trained, heavily augmented.
I have a feeling I may have met them before. If that's the case, you got an escape plan?
You are the escape plan, my friend. Didn't Tong tell you? If Bell Tower finds out anyone else is involved, things are going to get very ugly in Lower Hengsha.
So Tong's willing to risk his kid's life on one man's abilities?
Not necessarily. When you get to Tong's son, give him this. He'll know what to do with it. Now get going. Wouldn't want you to miss your next ride.
Wait, there's bad guys down here. Let's punch through this wall.
Access granted.
Heard that. Come out!
Welcome back, Henry. Yeah, I can't get back out that way. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of these guys. damn it. Yes, recycling is obviously still a thing in the future. There's plenty of recycled trash cans around. God damn it. He saw him. God damn it. Is there a point where I can get both of them? Munchies. Wait. Who saw me? This is their security hub.
Access granted.
Father. How long is it going to take to break me out of here? Bored almost to tears.
You Tom's kid.
So my mother keeps telling me. But you are neither bell tower nor Chinese.
It's weird.
Am I to assume my honored father is covering his back by sending you in to spring me instead of his harvesters?
Wise assumption. Let's get out of here.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, bell tower had a lot of firepower out there. You may have been able to slip past them with ease, but I'm thinking it's safer in here. No offense, American.
None taken. I wasn't crazy about the odds myself, but when I questioned it, I was told to give you this.
Well, well. Way to go, Father. This changes everything. Assuming they reassembled it correctly. You ready to go?
I'm going to... Huh. It's weird. Because when I first played through this, it was some kind of like dock mission. To rescue his son. Maybe it's a difference, or maybe I did something different, so it's now a dock mission, or it's now a different kind of mission.
Tell me something first. How the hell was Bell Tower able to nab you?
Whatever do you mean?
Come on, kid. I may not be 100% up on the triads, but I'm betting your dad's not far from becoming a dragon head. I find it highly unlikely that the local authorities could just waltz in and take off with his son.
Under normal circumstances, you would be right. But in this case, I'm the one who waltzed over to them.
You volunteered to be kidnapped? Why?
Let's just say, my father and I do not share the same love of augmentations. I find them dangerous and not something our family should be putting so much trust in. But father expects me to... how do you say it? Follow in his footprints? So a change of scenery is required.
I'm not following you.
Tong Si-hung would never willingly allow his only son to leave his side. I needed a way to convince him that I had to leave Hengsha immediately.
So you orchestrated the kidnapping. You're playing with fire, kid. By pitting the triads against Bell Tower, you've put the entire population of Lower Hengsha at risk.
That may be true. But you are here to rescue me, aren't you? So my plan seems to be working this far.
Right. And sometimes the more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your grasp.
I will try to remember that, American. Are you ready to go now?
I'd feel a lot more confident about things if I knew what the device was and exactly what you intend to do with it.
You mean they didn't tell you? Not surprising, I suppose, given how much Father enjoys his little secrets. I assume you've noticed how his harvesters like to repurpose existing technology?
If you mean steal it from other people and sell it to new customers, then yeah, I noticed.
Not necessarily a practice I approve of, but not everything gets resold. Sometimes it is taken apart and reassembled into something more useful. A handheld version, for instance, that doesn't need to be implanted in the human body to work.
You're still not telling me what that thing is.
Easier if I just show you. So, shall we leave?